Hey everyone, welcome back to more Inscryption. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're again trying to make a run at this next section and eventually fighting the Angler. We'll see how that goes. We do have some odd things going on here with the stink bug now looking much more human. The stoat changing, I'm assuming, also going to be becoming more human because they actually talk to me. We've got our bullfrog, our magpie, raven egg, beehive, cockroach, wolf, and the amalgam. So we'll see how that goes. We are now into the second area. As far as the map goes, actually we can kind of see it a little better here. So we've got the knife, we've got some bones, we've got the pliers to pull some teeth out, and we've got insects with death touch at the moment with our totem. So as far as stuff around, we still have this. I don't have any skinks, but I'm assuming what we want to do is copy whatever's up here if we can during any of the matches. We've emptied out the safe. We've emptied out this. We got this taken care of. We busted out the wolf last time. Nothing else crazy going on. I think we're pretty well set. Hi there. I'm curious about these, if we ever get access. I keep trying to move them a certain way, but it doesn't work. All right, so I don't know that I've seen this icon before, so I kind of want to check it out. You arrive at the inky black mouth of a cave. Ah, a strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trial. Okay. The Trial of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. Okay. Let the Trial of Wisdom begin. I guess we could have checked and seen what the other ones were, because I'm not sure I can actually do that. 1 from the bullfrog, 2 from the magpie. Actually, we got it. 0 from the wolf. You've passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was... Do we get to pick? Okay, there's a skink. It's got multi-attack, though, which is kind of unusual. River otter that turns into something else. Or an elk that has stuff. Well, I'm not sure if this would work for what we've seen, but I think we'll go with the skink just in case. And it's actually really terrible to put it all the way to the left like it showed in the picture because of its ability. But I might see if I can do that. This doesn't tell me what this turns into, does it? Yeah. I don't know. Alright, we'll take the skink. Skink's a good blocker. The inhabited skink joined your menagerie. Okay, cool. I don't know that we have much room for stuff. We've got 2 items. I'm not sure if the dagger counts. I guess we'll find out. Your pack was full. Yeah, we've got... We only have 2 items, but yeah, I'm not sure with the dagger and stuff. But a small critter approached. Pack rat. Another pack rat. Do I want another... Do I have a pack rat? I'm not sure I do. A pack rat. Always useful. It's not a bad card, for sure. Okay. What do we have ahead? So that's to change my totem. I don't really want to do that. I don't know what that does. Huh. This is pick a card, so we might go this way. I'm not sure. Like this, I'm a little concerned. It could be getting a 2-cost card. It could be killing a card. I'm not sure, but we'll deal with the fight first. Greetings, stink bug. Okay. Stoat has nothing to say. Usually he's very chatty. Alright, what do you got? Worker ant and ringworm. Alright. Creepy. Well, I suppose the obvious thing is to get the stoat out. Put the stoat, obvious the ant, I guess. Because that could be dangerous in the long run. Yep. Okay. he's happy with that, I guess. Yeah, so if that takes up a space, that takes up a space. So I only have room for 2 things. I guess the totem maybe takes up the 3rd spot. The dagger, I'm not sure what... Oh, now I can actually see. Special dagger. To the user, you'll place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Okay. Do I cut a finger off or something? Because we're already pulling a tooth out. Yeah, I don't know about that. I wonder how much, if it's just one. Like, this is one. If that's another one, then we could put 2 up at once. Nope. Stop that. Yeah, a bunch more ants appeared. I'll take a look at that. Okay, a bee, mantis, worker ant. Lots of bugs. We've got a flyer in the back. Not great for me, for sure. The mantis is going to be trouble. I mean, they're all trouble, actually. Yeah, we can get out the stink bug. Well, actually, we can't, because I don't have a way to kill the squirrel. Because I need 2 for the magpie. We could bust this to get the bones. That's certainly something we could do. We could just dump the squirrel and wait, but I feel like that's a bad idea. We're going to be in a lot of trouble soon. So we have to also bust out the bones. So we'll put the squirrel down so we can do a couple next time, and I'm going to have to bust the bones to get the stink bug out. Mr. Stink Bug. Do we want to deal with the ant with you or the mantis? I think we'll go the mantis. Shall we? More ants. Okay. Need the squirrel. So I can get out the magpie. But that's also trouble. These ants are going to kill me. Yeah, this one's pretty rough. He's playing a lot of different cards I haven't seen too often before, so the ant deck seems pretty strong. Put you there. What can I do? Cockroach, we could get out right away, but also has Death Touch. That's probably my best choice. Yeah. So you will go there. Get rid of some ants, make them a little weaker. Death, take me! The problem now... I mean, I do have some stuff I could draw for bones, and get for bones, but that's not one of them. We could sacrifice the cockroach. That's pretty risky, because you're gonna die. We'll take out one of the ants this way, which will mean that ant is weaker, right? And I'm not sure about the ringworm. I feel like if I kill it, it's going to turn into something worse or something bad is going to happen. So, for now, let's just throw out the cockroach to do some extra damage. It's hard to call it cowardly. Yeah, so the tail ended up blocking. Got a wolf. So we could take out the tail and the cockroach for the wolf. I think that's a good play. And I don't have a way to get the cockroach back, but yeah, I think we'll be okay here. Nice. Yeah, I really needed the bones, though, for that. Otherwise, I was in a lot of trouble. I'm a little concerned about this. Like I said, I'm not sure what this is. So maybe I should do it just to see what it is. I know that's just get a card. Alright, let's find out. It's probably not good. Two blood, bones. Oh, this is when we get to create a creature, or get a creature based on what we pick. I feel like we could use more bone stuff. Reginald. Okay, 3 for a 1/3 with Death Touch is definitely not bad. Sure, we'll take Reginald. Welcome. You have anything to say? Oh no, you can't use that. That is very unhappy looking. That's like a head in a jar that's got the top of it chopped off. Alright. What the heck? Failure. To the user, nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. I feel like it's lying to me. I really feel like that's lying. These other ones aren't that useful. I'm actually going to take it. And I'll just use it immediately when we get into a fight, because why not? Salutations. Alright, what do you got? Rattler. Rattler's a problem. We could play the skink opposite to try to deal with it in that position. I think that's a good idea. I'm just going to play it. I am serious. You cannot use that. There is no possible use for it. I'll place it on that shelf over there for now. My advice? Avoid it. Huh. Okay. He doesn't like it, which means I probably should pay a lot of attention to it. Okay. Squirrel. Get my skink in that spot to deal with the rattler eventually. And some early damage. Adders a-comin'. Okay, I don't have much. We can play a squirrel temporarily and then have 2 next time if we grab another one. The adders are going to be trouble. What do we want to do? I don't think placement matters too much. Because we'll kill that anyway. Just throw it there. Oh, okay. Yeah, so they move and attack. I gotta remember that. Well, I've got more bones now. What do we have going on? The skink's there. That'll take you out. The rattler is definitely trouble. We can get the stink bug out too. Give me a squirrel. Okay, so play squirrel there. My stink bug we'll put there. Cracking! So we'll take out the 2 adders, do a little bit of damage. The rattler's trouble though. We'll have to live with it. Okay. Get out my pack rat. Take out the rattler with you. What did I get? Black goat? Okay. So that's a 1 cost sacrifice for 3. Lucky draw. Yeah, I don't really want to sacrifice anything here, so we'll just keep going. And we'll win next turn unless he gets something else out. We'll take that. Yeah. Guess we'll put the Stoat out. I'm not sure it really matters much. Okay. He's fine with that, apparently. It's a safe spot. We win. Not a big deal. Alright. Let's take our choice. Maybe upgrade. Yeah, I think we'll go that way. Okay, Bullfrog. Skink. Tenacious skink. It moves over when attacked, leaving its tail behind. And Moose Buck. I don't really like the 3 costs. I do have a black goat that I could use to get out the Moose Buck. It's not terrible. It's really hard to get in play, though, other than with the goat. Yeah, like without the goat, this is impossible. So I could hold on to this and the goat for the final fight, but the angler steals stuff from me, depending on what the last thing I played was, so I'd have to be really careful about it. I mean, we could give it a try, but I feel like it's really dangerous, because I can only use the black goat once to get the moose buck out, and then it's still in my deck taking up space, and I can't really use it after that. It's almost impossible to get out. The skink is pretty decent. I mean, I'm tempted to go for this just because it's so powerful. I don't like that it moves, though. I'll take it. I'm probably going to regret it later. Warm a creature by the fire. Enhance its health, said a hungry survivor. Okay, so it's a health bonus. Please no. Yeah, they're afraid of it. I don't know why. They really don't like it. What makes the most sense? I mean, the Amalgam getting up to a 3/5 would be really cool. That's actually really useful. Because when we get to the end, the angler has sharks. So that would mean that he could survive a shark hit for only 2. Getting the beehive, also interesting. Magpie. Yeah, I think we go Amalgam. The upgraded skink is also tempting. Yeah, let's go Amalgam. Fire warmed the weary Amalgam and enhanced its health. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your Amalgam in tow, you retreated into the woods. Okay, on to a fight. Me again. Okay, yeah, my intention is not to use the moose yet. What do we have? Bullfrog Kingfisher. Okay. We could set up the skink. The stoat could also do a pretty good job here. Because they're just going to fly over... Yeah, we'll go with the skink first. Set you up there. Okay, we can't hit you, but we can hurt the bullfrog. What else? What else? Yeah, give me that. So we could take out the bullfrog. I think that's our only real play here. Back on the board. Yeah, this kind of sucks, but do a little bit of damage. flyers are always trouble, especially since I can't hit them back. So those kingfishers are pretty nasty. Stink bug. Okay. So you are also going to hide. Alright, let's get the stink bug out there. So that'll mean less damage coming in, more damage going out. Coyote. Coyotes are trouble. Okay. So I don't have... How much bone do I have? None? Looks like none. Reginald. Reginald. Do I win this? 1, 2, 3, 4... No. I could if I want to tear a tooth out or cut some bits of me off. We could instantly win this. I feel like it's worth it to go ahead and do this. Ouch. Which is a little crazy. That's why I'm worried about what the dagger's gonna do. Just end it fairly quickly. We've got a way to get more stuff. We've also got a pack rat in the deck, I think. So we've got another critter, maybe. Alright, what do we have? Trial of Health. 3 combined cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. That's certainly possible. Trial of Bones. I don't know that we would get that. 5 bones. Trial of Kin. 2 of the 3 must be kin. I think we'll try the health. If I get the moose, it's just immediately done. So, the trial begin. Good luck. Yeah, there we go. 2 from the pack rat, 3 from the stoat, 7 from the moose buck. Way more than I needed. You have passed. All I needed was the moose. So, what do we want? A mantis that can upgrade. Bloodhound that we can sacrifice for 3. Guardian. Opposing creatures placed opposite to empty space. A card brings such will move to that empty space. Okay. So he'll move around a block. That's not bad for 2, for sure. And a skink that we can sacrifice over and over again. But it's like 1 for 1, so... I mean, it's not terrible. Especially since it does create a blocker. I like the mantis hitting multiple stuff. It would also have death touch. Or at least it should, because it's an insect. So I think I'm going to take the mantis. I do like the bloodhound. But the mantis, because of my totem, should have death touch as well. Although that's potentially dangerous once we get into the end here. Scissors. You might cut up one of your adversary's cards. It is destroyed. I do like that. Yeah, let's take that. Since we have the angler up next. Let's see if I can actually beat this guy. So I need to try to avoid destroying. Yeah, you're cheating. Got the smoke. You behold an immense man slouched beside a mucky pond. Not murky, mucky. He appeared to be tearing hunks of flesh from a fish corpse. Some chunks were thrown back to the pond, where a few ghoulish birds snapped them up. Some were sloppily pushed into the hulking man's mouth. The angler! You bring fresh fish. Easy choose. Alright. Hey, you got the amalgam. Yeah, that's what I thought. The angler. Mind his hook. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That will protect your best cards. Yeah. So whatever the last thing I play is, he steals, which really sucks. Okay. I don't really want him to steal any of my stuff. So this gives me 3, right? 4 bones. Okay. 4 bones. Okay, Kingfisher, Flyer, and then is also going to disappear. The smoke is free. I think he's not stealing something yet, so maybe next time he will? So getting out at 2 cost is going to be a little difficult. Do I just go ahead and get the Raven Egg out now? Or do I wait and try to get the Amalgam out? Alright, let's get the Raven Egg out, I think. And next time when he tries to steal something, so I'll just have to grab a squirrel next time and deal with it. All stale, hard chews. Like I said, he'll just grab whatever's last. So I could keep the smoke by playing a squirrel and letting him eat the squirrel. I could get the stink bug out. We could sacrifice him, or can we? Yeah, I can't get the squirrel out last, so I could play the squirrel. I could sacrifice the squirrel and the smoke for the amalgam. I then have the bones to put out the stink bug, but then he'd just steal the stink bug. I can't just sacrifice it. I've got to sacrifice it for a cost. So I have to, like, just put out a squirrel. Take new fish, easy. Yeah, you can have the squirrel. I can live with that. Raven's good. Gives me some good damage. Take fish, go fish. Right. So now, what do? He's not taking something right now. So maybe we do that this time. Get the amalgam out. So we'll win this really quick. Shall we? So that'll be it for this first phase. Go fish. Now the problem is that these turn into giant nasty sharks. Nice top deck. Yeah, that's not good. That'll ignore it, so that's good. We fly over that. I mean, I could sacrifice one of you. You'll survive getting hit by the shark, you won't. So, let's do this. Darkness, take me. Back on the board. So we'll do that. And I hope this isn't going to totally screw us over. Yeah, so you can survive the hit. Go fish. Oh, but he ducks down. Okay. So we're going to do enough to win, I think, right? Yeah, so we'll win here. Okay, give me a card. So we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Unless he does something super cheaty, we should just win. Your lives are restored. That's the first time beating the angler. Yeah. Alright, he sucks. Not a fan of that. Choose carefully. So we go to a rare card, I guess. At least it'll be back. It'll be in circulation. I'm not sure if we actually get it. The Eternal Serpent. Death strengthens it forever. Ouroboros. Unkillable. Okay, so it's like my cockroach, but it costs 2 blood. That's pretty high. An amorphous amoeba. Its sigils are ever changing. So it's 2 bones, and it gets some random thing. I mean, that's kind of cool. The filthy feral hog. It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. The douse. 2 blood for 2/2. Bellist. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty adjacent space. A chime is 0 power, 1 health. So it's an okay temporary blocker. I like the idea of picking up more bone stuff. I think we do better with that because we're sacrificing squirrels always and getting bones. So I'm going to take the amoeba. Some random thing. All right. You consider one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Oh yes, I know. A frigid gust of wind bellowed unwelcome into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. More options, more kind of branching paths, it looks like. Somewhat more. Yeah, I think that's a good place to stop, although I do want to check out the slimy head. Did this change? No, it's still skink squirrel. Okay, so I still want to do that. Where is... There's our slimy-headed friend. Ah! The pain is unbearable. Even after all these years. What do you want? I have very little to live for these days. Yeah, I thought it was like a rotten head with like the top chopped off, but I guess maybe he's living slime. May that dagger find its mark. You must be brave. Ah. Watching the angler lose. Now that soothed my pain. An old rival of mine, that fisherman. He bested me this time, but I'll have another chance. Ah. Ah. Okay, so maybe after we do more stuff or advance things, he'll have some other stuff to say. Maybe only when we beat bosses. So I've cleared that out. That's all good. Another tooth appeared. I don't know how that got there, but alright, I'll take it. So I still want to look at maybe getting squirrel skink. We haven't opened this part, but I've done everything else and rotated this around. There might be a specific time it has to be at. I'm also, like, it's kind of weird having the 2-hour hands. I'm still not sure about that and what that's going on with. But we've tried every single hour around. We got this to open and got the ring, but I feel like there's got to be something here, too. So I think a specific time. Trying the 2-hour hands around might be something to do as well. Yeah, so those are like the same. So what I want to do as an experiment, we'll try these around, and then we'll try this one around with the other two at 12, just to kind of see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what else we can do. We did find a code in here before, but we were told about that. Yeah, I think it's a good place to stop. We've got some okay stuff. We've got the black goat. We still have killer insects. We've got the killer card. We've got cut probably one of my fingers off. We've got a decent deck going, I think. Although the bull moose, or the moose buck, is going to be very difficult to get out. I do have the goat right now, but once I lose the goat, I don't really have a good way to get this thing out. So we'll see. It did help me out with some other stuff, though, so that's nice. But yeah, I think it's a good place to stop. So we've actually made some progress. So this has been more Inscryption. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I will see you all next time. Until then, have a good one.